Welcome to Current Chatter, the place where we dive into the latest news and happenings going on around the world. Join mother and son duo Kota and Losa as they engage in lively debates over current affairs and anything else that sparks a discussion. With diverse perspectives and a bit of fun, you never know what topics will come up next. Tune in every Friday afternoon for your weekly dose of Current Chatter.
What's going on, all you fantastic people? It's that time of the week again. It's some current chatter time. As always, I'm here with Mama. Mama, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent today, Dakota. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm still flabbergasted with our rising numbers in Chile, of all places.
I know. Of all the places, I'm happy. It's like, if we can be a one-hit wonder there, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, if that's what you want. I want to continue to be a hit.
Everywhere?
Yeah, no. What is a one-hit wonder person doing right now? You know what I mean? Like, think about how, shabby life gets after your one hit.
I was talking to Dad the other night about podcasting, and he's like, do you want to go viral? And I'm like, yes. But there's an amount of viral that you want to be without having to become a skit on South Park. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that viral. I want to be the viral underneath that makes money, but that doesn't cause me to have nightmares about myself on TV.
I think we're okay. We don't. Here's the thing: is we don't record all this stupidness. You know, you and I can put our cell phones down and be like, "I'll remember this stupid moment forever." I don't need to record it, because when you record something, it's forever.
Forever. Well, you can record it, just don't put it on the internet, because once you do that, then it's forever.
Well, that, and think of the dude who assaulted the flamingos. He just had recordings on his phone, and the police were able to find it. Just stop recording when you're doing dumb stuff.
Well, even on the issue with last week, with our podcast last week, it was all none of that would have happened if that megalomaniac didn't need to be recorded for everything he did.
I'm still reeling about that show. Aren't you?
It was wild. Definitely a wild ride.
Yeah.
Yes, especially coming from Salt Lake City, Utah, it's harder to. I've had a lot of people approach me and well, who do you know? How do you know this? How do you know this? So it was an interesting podcast last week. If you missed it, go listen to it.
One thing that I have always taken seriously is consent. Consent of any form, whether it's holding your hand or giving you a hug or being physical with you. I just consent means a lot to me. I value myself on getting consent from people before I do anything. But there was a gentleman who didn't ask for consent, and his Facebook post helps track this man down, suspected of masturbating on the road.
And what was he driving? Was he I'm afraid to ask. Is he a truck driver?
I don't know yet. We'll see. A man was arrested for indecent exposure after admitting he drove around masturbating because he got horny sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, if it happens sometime.
Driving past the welcome sign, a woman was on her way to Mount Dora when a gold Dodge minivan pulled up next to her in the left lane on Tuesday. According to an arrest report from the police department, she then noticed the driver, 63-year-old Joseph Rafael Martinez, kept speeding up and slowing down to keep up pace with her. Oh, so he's just being gross.
He's being creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy.
She looked over to see Martinez actively masturbating with his penis in plain sight. She grabbed her phone and was able to get a brief recording of him before he made a U-turn to head back westbound on U.S. Highway 411. She also got a picture of the license plate number, later posting about this incident in the Mountain Dora word of mouth on Facebook, the reporter said. Another female user commented on this post and stated she had a similar incident with the same vehicle in February. She was met with law enforcement the next day and confirmed what the report had said. So he's just driving around jerking it, and that's
playing it all out. He's putting it all out there, man.
Yeah, that's just
leaves me with the heebie-jeebies.
It does. It leaves me really grossed out, and it's because these women didn't have the consent, and that just it makes me really upset. You
For them.
Yeah, and you just can't do that. And this man's 63.
Well,
He knows
apparently you
better.
can. We don't recommend it.
It's just gross. You're 63. You know better.
He's 63. He's
Yes.
63.
63. 6'3".
He knows better. He knows better than better. He's 63 years old.
I'm honestly surprised he can still get it up and going at 63.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he should not be able to get it up and running.
I saw that one and went, man, that's gross. We got to talk about it.
Yep. All right. So have you ever heard of chimpanzees fighting?
Well, I would assume that they fight. I don't know if I've watched. Well, I've probably seen some videos of them fighting. Why?
So it says here, wild chimpanzees have been recorded waging what can only be civil war actions with coordinating attacks between two fraction groups. So two different chimpanzees, I don't know what they're called. Like when you get, I know like a slew of those bubble-butted ones is called the Congress, but I don't know what a school of chimpanzees is. Anyway, they fight to try to gain dominance for their feeding areas and their reproduction areas. I don't know why, though. In a new study published this week in the Journal of Science, Dell and his colleagues document what may be the first observed civil war in wild chimpanzees. While chimpanzees have long been known to wage campaigns of lethal aggression on outsiders, witnessing a once unified group turn on itself is something new and very human. Cases where neighbors are killing neighbors is more troubling, and in a way, it gets closer to the human condition. How do we have this seemingly contradiction within us where we are able to cooperate, but then also very turned on what, and then quickly turn on one another?
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
It's interesting in a way that makes you go, I never would have thought, are they evolving faster than we are?
I could definitely say so. I think it's affirming for people that believe in evolution like that for these animals to be waging a civil war in such a manner. You know what I mean? But what's troubling is that they're turning against each other, and it's just a stark resemblance to how humanity is also turning on itself when we should be picking each other up.
It's very apropos for what is going on in the world.
Yes. Yeah. We have become so crazy that our most linked DNA creature is also like, okay, let's get on this crazy train.
You think?
Yeah.
let's jump on the crazy train.
So I saw the cutest picture on Reddit, and I didn't think it was true. This man ended up building a little submarine for his pet parrot. And when I saw
I saw this.
And I was like, oh, that has to be AI made. There's no way that's real. It's real.
The bird was able to do 18 minutes at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Is that a fish? It's a bird. I just don't, I was complaining to your dad today that people just don't, I don't understand the thought process. Like, who looked at a cocaine flower and was like, you know what I could do with this? Or people who go out into the middle of the desert and be like, you know what would look great out here? A casino. It's things like that where I just don't have that mindset, where people come up with these great ideas or great information, and it's like, you have a different brain than I do, because my brain doesn't act that way, right?
Yeah. And my first thing, too, was like, didn't we learn anything from the Titan? Man should not be just out here making submarines. That should be a whole institution of people doing it with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after the implode of the Titan, why are we still making submarines? But when I saw that parrot in there, I was like, his world is totally blown up. Like, you've never seen anything like that as a bird, and now you're down there, like...
That's good. And it was a beautiful water, too.
Yes.
It was beautiful water with fish in it. It's like we have a fish tank. Now we have a bird tank. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I thought it was the coolest thing ever. That bird looked happier than a pig in shit. I was just like...
She's probably terrified. She was terrified, like... She was hearing those ping, ping, pings and then like, get me out of here.
She was hearing the ping, ping, pings.
That's what it is, man. The Titan and the ping, ping, ping.
Yeah.
I would have, like,
I
if
would
I had been in there and I would have started hearing that, I would have been like, open the door, I'll risk it.
Yeah.
Poof. Toast.
Yeah, no. Did you see the replicated what it was like inside when it imploded? Did you see
Mm-mm.
that short video? I'll have to find it and send it to you, but it's wild. Like, it 1 second they're there and then the next it's just gone. Like, there's
Toast.
just nothing, but
It, like,
evaporated.
yeah.
Like, there
Like,
wasn't even
nothing to bury, no, like, no what, and not a T-shirt, nothing.
nah.
Nothing survives.
It just, like, made it into a black hole or something. I don't know what happened to it. It just was like, poof, like, just gone.
There was they called it the debris field that they got within 100 feet of the debris field.
Mm-hmm.
But still, even the debris field, there was like 2 pieces of the thing down there. That's it.
Yeah. But as far as
I was really sick at the time of this, and I didn't follow it because I was so sick with cancer at the time. But it was after I got all better that we watched that documentary on Netflix and was like, nope.
Yeah.
Like, I have nightmares about that pinging noise. That ping, ping, ping.
It's eerie.
It ain't right.
It's an eerie sound for sure. But that parrot's name is Molly. It said that he's a very sweet bird. He gets along with his mom and his brothers. In fact, Molly literally can't do anything without being nosy, but in parentheses it says beaky because she gets her beak into everything.
She gets her beak into everything.
Yeah. And
That
it
is
said
too
that
funny.
now after the first ride, she's always pecking at her submarine wanting to go back down. So she enjoyed it.
Really? Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you
That's what
really
it
think
says.
that's true?
That's what it says. I don't know this bird's life.
I don't know this bird's life. I don't know this bird doing.
I know you like that.
So, I have to have surgery
Again?
on May the 1st. I'm getting my carpal tunnel surgery on my left hand because my left hand just is numb all the time.
Okay.
And so they're going to release it's called a release of the carpal tunnels tendon. God, couldn't think of that word. So what they're going to do is they're going to cut me open from my palm down to my wrist, open it up, release the tendons by cutting them in half, and then sewing me back up. Now, I'm not saying this because I want anything, but what I am saying is that it's a fairly simple surgery. But there was Florida doctor is now facing manslaughter charges for allegedly removing the wrong organ during surgery.
Wait, what? How?
How, right? How is that possible?
Don't all the organs kind of look a little different? Like you can tell what's what?
I don't know. I'm not an organ surgeon, but I would think so.
I can imagine mixing up the left and right kidney. You know, if you were supposed to take the left one, but you took the right one, I can understand that. Only because I'm dyslexic. But like, if you're supposed to remove part of the large intestine and you remove the liver, like,
right?
What?
So he was supposed to removing a patient's liver instead of the spleen. Now, I've seen pictures of the human body, and I wanted to go into the medical field for a really long time. And even as a layman in all of that, I still know the difference between what a liver looks like and what a spleen looks like. How can you make that so incorrectly?
Okay, so I just, for shits and giggles, looked it up. And the liver is significantly bigger than the spleen. Their colors are similar, but the spleen has a more reddish purple to it, and the liver is a darker red. But still, like, how?
Well, he's being sued because everybody else in the
why.
world is saying, wow, how? Everybody is saying it.
Was he like, is it like a malpractice thing? Was he under the influence?
Mhm.
Was he just not paying
No,
attention?
it just says, prosecutors said that during August the 21st surgery, which was a laparoscopic splenectomy, the gentleman in question removed the victim's liver instead of his spleen, which resulted in catastrophic blood loss and the patient's death on the operating table. I didn't read the whole thing. It killed him.
Oh, fuck.
The patient was 70 years old. I'm I'm I have the wind taken out of my cells that he died.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And what about, like, if he's not the only one in the room, why didn't someone else be like, Doc, I don't think that's his spleen, when he plopped a whole liver on the table? Like, what?
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 No. What?
I don't understand.
What? Yeah.
How?
Oh my gosh.
That is...
My gob is smacked. Totally smacked right now.
My Flabbers are gasted. How did no one else in that room say, I don't think that's the right organ? Because they don't...
I think that this is wrong.
They
everybody in the operating room should be charged with some form of manslaughter, you would think.
Yeah.
They were all there.
Because they don't do operations by themselves, right? It's not like a one doctor deal. I've never had a surgery, so I don't know what the protocol is for a surgery. But I'm assuming there's multiple doctors, right?
Right. They have the doctor that's performing the surgery. Then they have a anesthesiologist who monitors the patient's vitals. Then they'll sometimes have a second and a third doctor depending on how intense the surgery is going to be. Like for mine, there's 2 doctors. One of them is always a student doctor, and the other one is the surgeon performing the surgery for my carpal tunnel. And then there'll be somebody there to monitor my vitals for being knocked out. So there'll be 3 doctors for a simple carpal tunnel surgery that takes 60 minutes, from beginning to end, and you're up and out again.
Will you do me a favor? Will you just get a sticky note or something and put it on the hand that you're getting surgery on? Don't let the doctor see it, hide it somehow, but on the sticky note, just have it say, I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty or something like that.
No way, Jose. The doctor who's doing it, she's so serious.
Oh,
so
is she?
Serious.
That would make it even better.
Oh.
Or you could just write you could do the dot lines and say cut here.
Yep. Can you believe it though? I don't even understand how you go in for a splenectomy and it kills you. Oh, that just is heartbreaking.
Heart goes out to the families.
Mm-hmm.
That is too much. So I am an avid video game player. I have been known to waste 16 hours on a video game, play it all day, and then not even think that I wasted my day, that kind of thing.
Right.
I've done that since I was a kid living in the house. If I've got a good game and I'm into it, I'm set on it.
Focused.
Focus.
It's called focus.
Well, in Idaho...
Wait. It's focus.
It's focus.
Alrighty then.
You're a goober. Okay, so a Idaho woman had a welfare check called in on her, and she was found safe and sound playing video games. She was 91.
Why did she... 91 years old and playing video games?
Just wait. On April 16th, Westlake, Idaho police were relieved when a recent welfare check on an elderly woman found her safe and playing video games. Officers said concerns were raised on the 9th after the 91-year-old residents enrolled in the city's voluntary Confirm OK program, but did not answer her check-in phone call, according to Cleveland.com.
So she belonged to a group that was check on me every day at 2:00 to make sure my cat's not eating me.
Police were then dispatched for a wellness check after speaking to the woman's daughter, who was also unable to reach her. They became more alarmed when there was no answer at the door, despite the woman's car being in the garage. Once inside the home, police found the woman safe and playing video games in her bedroom. She explained she missed the calls because she was so focused on beating her top score in Bubble Pop, the game. Turned out to be all okay. Everyone got a good laugh out of it, said the police captain, Jerry, to the 5 o'clock Cleveland News. Bubble Pop. Isn't that an app, an app on your cell phone?
Yeah.
So if you're actively playing your cell phone and you get a phone call, how do you not remember you got a phone call?
Oh,
you're looking right at your phone.
It's because you're focused.
You are focused.
That's That is too funny.
But I just want to say I aspired to be that old lady. I hope one day I have a welfare check and someone comes in and I've been just sitting at the TV playing 15 hours of video games and I'm like,
No, it's not healthy. I don't think that's healthy. I'm not a big video game player, so I'm not the person to ask for that information. I've never been a video game player. I've always tried to dissuade you and Justin from playing video games because I didn't like them. That didn't go well. That just turned both of you onto them more.
yeah, it was a way you could leave us alone. And I could look at video game boobies because you never wanted to watch me play, which was fine with me.
Oh. All right. So, please wash your hands sign went viral. We'll post the picture. Here it is.
Yeah, this is the one I sent you. I can't see it
Yeah.
because of the glare, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mom, can you
Where
describe
it's-
to us in great detail what that picture looks
No.
like?
Nope.
Oh, come on. You can't
Nope.
you can't bring it up and not describe it for the people.
It looks like two hands holding butt cheeks apart.
And?
That's it.
No.
That's all I see. That's all I see.
Well, they have the faucet. They have the faucet in that picture, but the faucet is
Looks like
a phallic object.
a very phallic object. And it says,
a very hard
"Please-
phallic object.
Please wash your hands. The design, like, you'll never understand why people, like, nobody looked at that and thought, this is a bad
Everyone
idea."
looked at it and thought that. My question is how did they get past like the printing stage before someone was like, what?
Yeah. I don't know. And it looks like a professionally made sign.
Yeah.
So they had that. They,
It has to be
contracted
for...
that out. And that was not a good idea.
Does it say where the sign is? Because if it's like in a bar or something, that's just
it
comedy
doesn't.
gold.
Mm-mm.
No?
A "Please wash your hands" sign went viral because of the unmistakably looking like something else. Just says once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No, you
which
can't.
is true. You cannot.
So someone's knocking on my door, and Enzo's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and his face is saying, "Don't you get that? I don't know that person."
I'm going to get a sign made for my front door that says I work from home. And unless my house is on fire, you have no right to knock on my door. I have a crazy dog who will bark for a half an hour after you leave. And all you want is to see if I want to make jelly or jam or something stupid. I don't want new windows. I don't need God. I already have God in my life. I don't need windows. I don't need a roof. I don't need dog care. I just need to be left alone.
Left the fuck alone. So, did I tell you that the Jehovah's Witness came for me the other month?
Oh, no. They're the worst.
So
I've tried to get away from them. That's nearly impossible.
So I opened the door and they're like, "Is Dakota home?" And I was like, "No, he's out of the country for work." And they were like, "Oh, do you know when he's going to be back?" And I was like, "No, I have no idea. I'm just watching all of his cats." And they went, "Okay, well, and what was your name? We want to talk to someone about Jehovah's Witness." And I'm like, "My name's Kyle."
Kyle? Kyle? Where did that come from?
I have no idea. But we have a really good friend named Kyle. And I said, "Kyle, I need you to stay at my house until the Jehovah's Witness come back and you can pretend to be Dakota."
Ah, now you got it.
But no, that instantly was like, "No, I'm Kyle. I'm watching cats."
Like, leave me alone. I made the mistake of asking of them when they asked at the end, "Well, can we pray for you?" Saying yes. And then they meant like right then.
Yeah, no.
I thought they meant like later on they'll get all the names that they collected and but yeah, they don't go away and they bring more people.
Mhm.
Like one person will show up at your door and then you'll be like, try to come back later. And then they'll show up with 3 more people. And then they'll show up with 6 people. And then you have 6 people telling you why you need God in your life, which is like, already have God in my life. I don't know what you are talking about. And you confuse me, and that makes me sad.
See, or
So
I'll do,
let's just stop.
because of the neighborhood I live in, sometimes I'll do no habla inglés. But because of the neighborhood I live in, people will then start talking to me in Spanish, and I'll be like,
No hablo español either. We get Spanish speakers calling in all the time at work, and they're like, Inglés or español? And I'm all, no español. They're like, español, please. I'm like, let me transfer you. Hold on.
I get made fun of at work by the Spanish Americans that work there, or the Latinos, because I'm like, I can use the bathroom and get myself a beer. Where's the baño and cerveza, por favor? That's all I can say.
Yes, I know baño. I know tequila.
Tequila, yeah.
I know un momento, por favor.
Means wait a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can
do when somebody calls in and they're like, they ask for Spanish, I can say un momento, por favor.
And then then they're gone.
Yeah. And then I hang up on them. Just kidding. I don't do that. I send them to somebody who can.
You have to make that clear, because I think we have a lot of your coworkers listening to us too.
Yeah, I don't hang up on people, I promise. That was just an outburst of who knows where.
Well, that's all I had, Mama. You got anything else for us?
I know. It was a short and sweet, and here they are, and, kind of day. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you like, subscribe, and click on all our links and check everything out. And then, of course, drink your water. And what do we do, Kota?
Talk to your therapist. And wash your hands.
Yes. Regardless of the picture.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait. How much are they getting for it? I'm broke.
I just haven't shit my pants. Who shit my pants?